past tense. To be as predicate, verb as predicate. To be as predicate, we have here was, were. Let's make sentences using the to be, was, and were. First, we have affirmative. Evin was in Semarang. Romauli and Mariati were in Jakarta. For the time adverbial, we can use yesterday, last week, last year, and etc. Affirmative, in a positive sentences, we can add adverb of time. Evin was in Semarang last weekend. Romauli and Mariati were in Jakarta last year. The dictionary was on my desk yesterday. A black cat was on the roof 5 minutes ago. She was on holiday last month. You see, the adverb of time we have here last weekend, last year, yesterday, 5 minutes ago, last month, last year, last century, 2 days ago, 2 weeks ago, and so on. Let's make the sentences into negative. We just add not after the to be. Evin was not in Semarang. Romauli and Mariati were not in Jakarta. The dictionary was not on my desk. A black cat was not on the roof. She was not on holiday. You see, we just add not after was and were. Alright, let's make the sentences into interrogative. We just put the to be, was, and were in front of the sentence. Let's see the examples. Was Evin in Semarang? Were Romauli and Mariati in Jakarta? Was the dictionary on my desk? Was a black cat on the roof? Was she on holiday? You see, the was and were, you put them in the beginning of the sentence. Let's see, how can we answer the question? The answers for the questions will be, we have two questions here, and we can find a positive answer and negative answer. Was Evin in Semarang? The positive answer, yes, he was. And the negative answer, no, he was not. The second sentence, were Romauli and Mariati in Jakarta? The positive answer, yes, they were. The negative answer, no, they weren't. Alright, let's move on. With verb as predicate. In the simple present tense, we use verb 1, but in the simple past tense, we use verb 2. For examples, we have go, and we take the went, the verb 2. We have drive here, and we use the drove, the verb 2. And we have do, and we use the verb 2, did. We don't use go, drive, do. Instead, we take went, drove, did. Why? The reason is that for simple past tense, we don't use verb 1, but we take verb 2. Alright, let's make sentences using verb 2. First, examples will be affirmative. Rebecca went to Thailand 3 years ago. Lasri drove a motorcycle last week. Batara and Toulouse did their assignments. Okay, you see the verb to here, went, drove, and did. Okay, how can you make it into negative? First of all, you need to keep in mind that we need to have auxiliary verb did. All right. Before we make the interrogative, let's go to the negative one. Okay, keep in mind that we need to have auxiliary verb did. For the negative, we have did plus not. You see the words in blue here. Rebecca did not go to Thailand 3 years ago. Lasri did not drive a motorcycle last week. Batara and Toulouse did not do their assignments. You see, pay attention to that one. We have auxiliary verb did and we add not to indicate it as negative sentence. Did not, did not. And the second point you need to remember, we use verb 1. We get back to the verb 1. Go, drive, do. Okay, good. Let's move on to the next interrogative. In the interrogative sentences, we put the auxiliary verb did in the first sentence at the beginning of each sentence. And the second thing you need to remember, we use verb 1 after the subject. After the subject, we use verb 1. Okay, let's see. Did Rebecca go to Thailand 3 years ago? Did Lasri drive a motorcycle last week? Did Batara and Toulouse do their assignments? Okay, see the question mark here at the end of the sentence to indicate it is a question or interrogative. Okay, let's find out more information about this. We use did as auxiliary and then we change the verb to verb 1. Okay, the auxiliary did, we put it in the beginning. It is highlighted blue. And the verb 1 is highlighted red, I think it is red, right? Okay, let's read the question once again. Did Rebecca go to Thailand 3 years ago? Pay attention to the intonation. It is rising intonation at the end of the sentence. Did Lasri drive a motorcycle last week? Did Batara and Toulouse do their assignments? Okay, you see the rising tone, yeah? All right. Let's find out answers for these 3 questions. We have positive answer and we have negative answer. Did Rebecca go to Thailand 3 years ago? For the positive answer, you simply say, yes, she did. You don't need to put Rebecca again here because it is already clear that this she refers to Rebecca. That is the positive answer, and we have here negative answer. No, she did not. Remember, we don't put the name again here because the word she here refers to the subject here, Rebecca. Right. Question number 2. Did Lasri drive a motorcycle last week? Okay. Yes, she did. No, she did not. Did Batara and Toulouse do their assignments? Positive answer. Yes, they did. Negative answer. No, they did not.